history of IGP. God, where do I start?
Well, IGP is the second oldest improv troupe at Harvard, but actually the oldest improv troupe in the world.
They were around back at the Revolutionary War.
Well, actually, back then it wasn't really an improv troupe. It was a philosophy society. It was called the Transcendental Intellectual Thinkers Society.
They used to have tryouts by it was just a fight to the death. Choose your weapon and go at it. Whoever's still standing at the end, or if it's like they need more people, 2 people left standing at the end. You're in. Welcome to IGP.
I think it started as a maritime organization to kind of pass the time on long voyages. That was like, I mean, a lot of the improv games had to do with the actual running of a ship, so that was different. We try to use some of that today, but there's fewer rope and sail games, and there's less salting of meat.
Yeah, I think if you go back far enough, there's been some people in my family that have done improv. I was related to Abe Lincoln.
My ancestor Silas Wilkins was in IGP back when Ralph Waldo Emerson ran it.
I'm the first funny member of my family ever.
On my mom's side, I'm related to Duncan I, the King of Scotland, and it sounds like kind of a cliche to reference him because he's kind of the most well-known Scottish king improviser.
Yeah, well, IGP has an impressive list of alumni.
There was George Washington Carver.
21st President of the United States, Chester Alan Arthur.
Eleanor Roosevelt was kind of in IGP.
I just thank God for George Washington Carver.
We got Betty Crocker, she was in IGP. Sarah Lee, IGP. Little Debbie, also in IGP. That guy who sells all the fish sticks, he was in IGP.
Patrick Swayze.
Attila the Hun. Some others. Genghis Khan. Then Nero.
The Green Giant in IGP. Or wait, things that I eat was the question. No. What? Oh, who was in IGP? I have no idea.
Edward Sarsouza. And Sarsouza, although lesser known outside of improv, is actually one of the founding fathers. He signed the Declaration of Improvendence.
I think there are some unsung members of IGP that were just as good, like David Bowie. People don't talk about him much. He's a famous guy, but they don't like to bring it up because he was one of the worst improvisers of all time. But there was a rawness to his performances that was undeniably captivating. And so even though he was painfully unfunny in most shows, I think I take a little bit of that and try to mix it into what I do too.
You can learn a lot about improv from IGP's past. For example, that improv will probably leave you broke but happy.
Don't put your cannons upwind, because the smoke will blow into the eyes and infantry is not going to know what's going on.
I'm searching. There's only one thing that I care about, because there's only one thing that matters in improv, and that is the funny. And you have to be on your guard. You have to be searching for the funny. If you get bogged down in the past, then I don't want you in my troupe. And you'll be out of the troupe. Like that.